Hey, everybody, welcome to Bad Comedy Podcast. This is the Deadpan episode. The Deadpan episode with me, Mac, and my good friend Dylan.
Yeah, we're just going to use our real names today. We don't got a front today.
Yeah, I mean, Jason always likes making these wacky names. I always said we should be straight up.
Yeah, it feels dishonest.
Yeah. I mean, you know me. I like to be straight up when me and you talk. It's like I don't like to mess around and do bits all the time. I like to talk about life, relationships.
Yeah, it's a deadpan episode, folks. We don't leave this one octave.
Yeah. So, yeah, normally if you're a listener normally, you'll see that there's also Jason Melton. He's a big fat guy. And it looks way worse. Like, doesn't this look way better, guys, this format?
So we're pretty equally sized right here. We don't need cameras.
Yeah, the problem is we would have to, in the program, we'd have to widen everything out, and then it ends up being proportion weird. So I think we would need close to 8 cameras to make it look good like this with Jason on the podcast. So I might have to ask Jason to purchase 6 cameras if he wants to still be on the podcast. Now that we know this. Now that we know,
it looks pretty good. I don't know. It looks pretty good.
Like, now that we know we can have the perfect podcast like this, we're going to have to ask Jason to buy 6 cameras for himself.
And
I'll buy one. I'll buy one for the guest, and then Jason has to buy 5 for himself.
Yeah, everybody gets one.
Yeah, but then if we had Sorab on, we'll need some backup cameras.
No, yeah, he should probably get like a baker's dozen cameras.
13. Yeah.
So
we've talked about the history of Baker's Dozen. So the history of Baker's Dozen is the baker, he would make, Baker's Dozen 13. He would make the dozen, and then he would make one for himself. That's why a lot of the bakers are big fat guys. And, I mean, do you think if it tasted not that great, he would throw it away? Probably not.
Probably not.
Throw all the donuts away? I think he was just a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Is that
another one?
I wonder if that's written into their employment contract at the bakery. Are they allowed to have the 13th donut, or are they stealing? Are they embezzling donuts from the company?
I think they're taking 1/12 of every other donut and using that for the material for the 13th donut.
I don't know.
I do not support that.
I do not support bakers being allowed to have the extra donut.
No.
I mean, if I'll tell you what, if I ran a bakery and there was a baker embezzling donuts on my watch, then he's getting canned.
Yeah, you're not going to support that business. I think a baker's dozen, that should mean that they paid for it.
Yeah, exactly. And if I ever caught him doing that on camera, I'd go back through the camera of his whole employment, see how many donuts he ate, and then make him pay me back for every single donut with interest.
Yeah, I like when people owe someone 30% of their future earnings.
Yeah.
Like I saw that was part of a ruling.
Yeah.
We are sponsored today by the Adam Gilbert Perfect Push-Up Machine. I don't know if
you've seen that is. And the great thing about it is that it also can be the cap of a Yeti water bottle.
So it's kind of like interchangeable parts.
While we're talking about the Adam Gilbert Perfect Push-Up, we should bring up our live show at Comedy Bar. We're doing a live show, folks. 10th. It'll be me. It'll be Dylan. It'll be Jason, the fat guy, and then what we're gonna do, folks, it's gonna be fantastic. We've ran through it. It's gonna be a complete masterpiece, and
our magnum opus.
Yeah. So people are someone said compared to Kill Tony, they said Kill Mac, but the difference between this and Kill Tony is on Kill Tony, there's a panel of a funny guest. A gay, skinny, not funny guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, and then Red Band, who's just on a computer, doesn't really say anything. And then they have open micers, shitty open micers going up and doing a minute. And then they either shit on them or say it was good or said it was medium. What we're going to do is have the best stand-up comedians in Chicago do their best material. They're going to talk to us. And then we're going to completely... They're going to get punished, to say the least. We're going to tear them to fucking shreds, and we're going to make them want to quit comedy.
It's going to be a virtual bloodbath. You're going to want to be there.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you want to compare this to Kill Tony, you can say it's Kill Tony on steroids because the comics are funny. We're the funniest people in the world in Chicago. And
that's my world.
I mean, I think
Chicago.
Last time I talked to Kyle, you guys remember Kyle from Comedy Bar? Tickets are going fast, so it's January 10th. I would get tickets right now. This is dropping.
Jan 10th.
This is dropping on today, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve, folks.
Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holiday. Happy holidays.
And while we're on here, don't fast forward. Patreon.com/badcomedy for the good episodes. For the better episodes. These are the normal episodes. The really funny ones with the guests are behind the paywall. It's $3.99 a month. That's nothing. That's
nothing. It's basically nothing every month.
How many gumballs?
I think, it's like 16
gumballs. A little bit less than 16. A little bit less than 16 gumballs. Think about that. That's how many days of Michael Cooper being able to eat?
No, it's like, 16 days of rent, basically, for...
for Michael Cooper.
He has AIDS.
Yeah, and he's trans.
Yeah.
And he's cool. He's cool also. So $3.99 for a full month of... Yeah, I mean, you can literally go back and listen to every single guest episode and every regular episode for $3.99. So you're paying less than a cent an episode. And you can see how much
16 gumballs.
You can see how much shit we talked about you. You can see... You can cancel us for sure.
There's all sorts of stuff. Yeah, you can totally cancel at any time easily.
No, not cancel on the podcast.
Yeah,
no. You cancel us. I'm saying easily. You can definitely patch enough stuff together to fully cancel this whole podcast and end it. And I know we got a lot of haters out there, but they never say anything to me.
Or funny.
It's really funny because I literally almost never get feedback in person because on the podcast about the podcast because they're scared.
They're scared.
They're scared that we're going to punish them on the podcast.
You get punished,
Yeah. Somebody upset me this week.
I noticed when I say now it sounds like Rain Man.
Yeah.
I did want to drop a new catchphrase. That's so comedy.
That's so comedy, too.
And it can mean whatever you want it to mean. Whatever about comedy.
That's true.
Gotta love comedy.
Dude, that's a cool catchphrase. You know what that reminds me of? CoolSteeperClub.com.
Yeah.
Promo code
That's
BadComedy.
what the fans want to hear
for 25% off. We're just going to do all the ads right now, and then the rest of the episode is no ads, folks. It's shipped tea. They ship you these big bags of tea that gives you like 100 pitchers of tea. It's fantastically tasting. Jason drinks it every day. It's sugar-free. The reason he's fat is because of the donuts. So don't think that this will make you fat like Jason. That would be a fallacy.
You did have to have an intervention.
We did have a donut intervention with Jason, and we told him that, I mean, if he doesn't stop eating donuts, he can't be on the podcast. And he agreed. He agreed to stop.
I think he might have stopped.
No. I piss tested him today. There's 5 sprinkles.
Oh. Glazing melting.
Yeah. They're all different color. He must have gotten it probably, I think he got extra sprinkles.
Wow.
Yeah. He gets sprinkles on his ice cream. He gets sprinkles on, is he gay?
Yeah, I heard he needs more sprinkles just to feel the same effect.
He's got
the original sprinkles.
He's got to be gay. It's
and
weird.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
No,
so does that mean Nur is a man?
Thing.
Or, no, she probably, now that he's rich, he probably pays her to pretend to be his girlfriend.
Yeah, or to pretend to be a pie.
Oh, think about this. He makes a lot of money on coding.
I don't want to make fun of it.
Jason's changing his whole life. So makes a lot of money through non-comedy, through coding. So he pays for a girl to pretend to be his girlfriend, who's a model, and she's black, which helps him because he can get more street cred, and he can say more racist stuff on the podcast.
I was thinking
good for him, dude. He's got it down, but we kind of, if this gets out.
No, it's definitely helps, you know.
Yeah,
so
it helps him.
It helps
but
to make money.
if this gets out, then that's probably not good. And good thing, no, we're on the public.
Oh, we are on the public episode.
Yeah. Whatever I said, I was joking about.
Yeah, no, it's just, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
That's so comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy podcast. Kind of like the Gazellies is a comedy award show. Yeah. And the Burbies. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
Most original comic.
Thank you. It's basically least tacky.
I do got to say, I don't want to get confrontational here, but
I hate being confrontational.
those pictures of the Jerks guys on stage made me want to kill myself. You guys
yeah,
look so
out
gay.
of jealousy.
But no, one thing I realized is you guys kind of like just, so maybe I took the chain thing from you. But first of all, you stole the podcast thing. You kind of stole the whole bad boy thing from me, you motherfucker. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you just took it to a different level with a leather jacket. I joked about getting a leather jacket, never did. So it's your identity is a combination between me and Mark Karski.
You're not even the original bad boy of comedy of Chicago.
I'm literally the original bad boy of comedy.
Then how come there's a guy who called himself like bad boy of comedy?
Comedy
in
bad
Chicago?
boy. Comedy bad boy. He's not, but I'm the bad boy of comedy.
Yeah, I'm the comedy baddie.
Well, why'd you make your name that?
Because I'm on Bad Comedy Podcast and I'm a baddie and it was a cool name.
Comedy is it? But that's what I wanted to say. Because you've been accusing us of stealing the chains, I just wanted to say that you stole all of it.
But you stole the podcast from Cumtown.
No, we stole
And
podcast.
then
No.
They're stealing from you.
We stole podcast from David Podcast, the first guy that made a podcast. That was his name.
And Cumtown copied David.
Well, we
Podcast.
both copied David Podcast, kind of, and then Cumtown stole from us. Jason looked it all up.
Yeah, no, we definitely hadn't heard of you guys before that, but
no, yeah, Adam, free R. Kelly. I'll tell you that much.
I was thinking like it would be funny to do like a parody of every other Chicago comedy podcast like on here. Like it'd be funny if
like Jeff Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Do that again.
Well, who else?
Marry Jeff Christmas.
Well, we've already done that with Aaron Chase's podcast, and we've done that with.
We need to really like dress up more like them, or even like do like a.
But
a Paul Farr,
and I don't want to. We can definitely do Pringles only. I don't want to do Lobo Den because they're allies of ours. And
but they don't sponsor us for they didn't do the Secrets tier one time.
No, Giovanni shared our live band comedy thing. No, we are huge fans of the Lobo Den podcast. It's a good podcast. I've been on it. Jason's been on it. I'll hit him up to have you on it. Because you don't know him. Do you know him?
No.
You should go on it. Have you ever been a guest on another podcast?
Yeah, a couple.
Like what? Like Jerks?
No, there's one in the suburbs. It's I don't know if you've seen Adriel. He's a blind comic, and then his friend Sean.
And you've never been on Aaron Chase's podcast?
No.
You need to get on these.
I want to do Aaron Chase's.
Why?
To me, that one's just too.
Me and Jason have both done it.
I think I don't know. Like, I don't have anything against him.
Just don't get real with him. Just don't get real with it. That's the funniest thing, dude.
Him not even being on cameras, to me, it's like, I don't know. It's like just have two cameras.
Just wear sunglasses.
No, that's just still.
He's going to ask you emotional questions, and then you just put up a wall.
No, but that's just. It's like giving someone the third degree, like with the spotlight on them, and then you're not even on camera.
No,
to me that's just weird.
My goal going on was just to sabotage his show.
Did you go on yet?
Yeah, I went on a while back. I went on way before Jason, but I wasn't on video. I was only on audio. I don't know. I told a few stories, and I wasn't really. I mean, I didn't like go into any emotional or talk about comedy really.
I feel like it would.
I did talk about how basically my life's a little bit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I definitely talked about that on Lobo Den.
It's because it's a bit.
Yeah, I mean, except for I keep my business life and my personal comedy life 100% separate. I mean, I like to be funny in the in business, but like when it comes to fucking getting down to brass tacks, and like I'm not gonna like talk shit or ever reveal any clients like confidential stuff.
Yeah,
Where in the comedy scene, I gossip a lot. I legally
Mm-hmm.
cannot do this with clients, and I
not.
wouldn't do it either way because that's bad business.
No, but I think like I don't know. It would show people a different side of me. Probably they'd be like, "Oh, he's just not like how he is on stage." But then it's also like,
So you don't want them to dig. You want to be more of a mystery. I understand
no,
that.
I feel like it'd probably help.
No, I like
me.
that. I like you being a mystery.
Yeah,
because you are. I know nothing. I know.
Well, you guessed that I was raised by trees.
Okay, so this is what I know about your life. You were raised by trees, and then once you got old enough to leave the trees, you got adopted by some parents. Your parents got divorced. Your dad was
at the lumber yard.
Your dad was a cooler one. He lived above the bar. You hit your head you hit your sister in the head of the baseball bat. Your dad was having trouble with custody. And you asked him why, and then he said, or you asked him why. He's like, I don't know. These people, they just won't let me. And you said, you should kill them.
Yeah, why don't you kill them?
That's all I know about.
I think
your
it's
life.
why don't we kill them?
Oh, wrestling. You did wrestling.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't help me.
You know what? Let's kind of do this. Let's. What else have you done in your life? How was high school? Were you cool in high school or no?
No, but I was high and cool school.
Did you have friends?
I had
actually sports friends more.
Yeah, wrestlers.
Yeah.
Played football. Sometimes the coach would give me a hard time. Dylan, shut up. As Keith Jordan, true gentleman.
Dude, I love football coaches because they're like, what are all the P's? Is 5 P's? Piss poor, proper, improper, proper preparation
prevents
piss poor performance.
Nice. I like that one.
You want to know why I remember that?
Let's do more.
Because, I can say this. We did a Zoom call with Kelly Robinson. He was just helping Michael kind of get his feet wet with Zoom calls with people. Kelly was so fucking funny. And we had the head of our office, her name's Randy, short from Randa. She
talking about them.
It was just really funny because Kelly Robinson, he just keeps talking and talking and talking. He's got like ash on. He's got like ashes on his shirt from smoking a blunt right beforehand.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't know. He was just going wild the whole time. Mike was just like, God damn it.
Wow.
But yeah, they're not clients.
So he was saying, I can't do this.
They're not clients. That's why I can say this. Yeah. But maybe at some point. But we love Kelly Robinson. Yes, our favorite non-patron fan. And here's to you, Kelly Robinson.
Nice. So that should be a song too. We're working on some songs. Max can.
Kelly Robinson is Michael Robinson's dad. In case I didn't make that clear.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have you're gonna have like a whole album of just dance songs by pretty soon.
Mostly dance songs. I haven't really talked about this to the public, but I'm probably going to be switching off every month a normal song and then a dance song. There's going to be 2 separate albums. One is specifically, it's called, the album will probably be called Dan Joke Steel Mo. And it's all songs about how Dan Steel is a joke thief. And then I'm going to have another album probably called Cromedy. Or crappy comedy.
Or bad comedy.
No, how about Menace 2 to comedy? Like Menace to Society. Have you seen that movie? God, you're too white, dude.
No, but you've seen so many movies and you know all these scenes from the movies.
No, Menace to Society is this hood movie.
It's like Boys to Men.
Well, no, it's way
like
different.
NWA.
In the first scene, they go into a Asian guy's like store, like convenience store.
Like this.
This is part of why Asian people and black people don't get along, or why Asian people are racist towards black people, is because a lot of times poor Asians will come over, but have enough to open a store in a bad neighborhood, and then they just get robbed all the time.
They just get robbed.
Yep.
That's like what Jason said when he went to see Medea. What was it, Medea's? Oh man,
you gotta have the setup to that bit. That is a funny bit. It's like it's like people people say that black people steal, and I mean, one thing you got to understand is it's not about the race; it's about your socioeconomic class.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like you wouldn't expect like Tyler Perry to steal, would you? I mean, except for when I saw Medea Goes to Prison, I feel like I kind of got robbed. That's a very good joke.
Does he play a bunch of different characters in that movie?
This is the first scene. This guy shoots an Asian guy.
In this movie I've never heard of?
Well, this is a movie that everyone knows about. This is a famous movie. It's from the 90s. It's like it came out around the same time, like probably like Boys in the Hood came out.
Who's it?
It's not. I don't know if they're probably famous actors now, but when they were younger back then. But this is from the 90s.
Everybody's heard of this.
So,
Menace to Society with the number 2.
I swear to God, it's an enormous movie.
Does that mean it has Norm in it? Is that why?
Norm, no, I'm not Jason. Don't try to wrap.
Enormous.
Don't try to wrap Norm into what I'm saying.
I'm a big enormous guy.
Yes, you see how fat I am. I tried to get a movie as when I was a kid, I'm getting fat. I'm getting fat to try to get a movie.
Oh yeah,
for a movie role, and they're like, "What's the movie role?" They're like, "Well, it hasn't been a movie,
good bit, dude. Like not a specific movie,
not a specific movie, but they're always looking for a fat guy."
Yeah, and then he's like, "Turns out they're not. There's plenty of them." They have more acting experience than me.
Yo, black people would be so upset with you if you haven't seen this movie.
What other movies are like that?
This is from '93.
I need to watch all of them.
You've seen Boys in the Hood, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, listeners, if you can let us know about cool black movies that like black people would get
really
pissed if you don't.
Out.
But only like we don't want like we want the cool gangster ones. We don't want like the romantic ones. Mm-hmm. Some that I haven't seen, like Love and Basketball and shit like that, because I want the gangsta shit. I don't want Love and Basketball.
No, it's like that Adam Sandler has a basketball movie now, I think.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want to see a teacher turn a group of well-behaved basketball players into thugs.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Teach them how to
I want to see
streets. Street ball, you could call it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So there could be a movie where, how about a classroom, a Hispanic woman teaches a bunch of honor roll black poets. She teaches them. She teaches them how, and they love it. And they're doing like they're on track to go to college. Uh-huh. She teaches them how to sell drugs, how to get violent, how to extort people, how to what to wear to become a gangster.
They're so good, they hire her just because they want the best test scores. They need it.
That would be.
This is the year, and she tanks them.
That would honestly be a very good comedy thing, or like a portion of one of the scary movies.
Yeah,
those types of movies.
I was just thinking that too. Scary movies.
What are those movies? There's like 2 movies like that at least.
I don't know. I love those parodies, like what Hot American Summer, like Not Another Teen Movie.
Not Another Teen Movie is amazing.
So good, dude.
Amazing. Well, that one's a mix of a bunch.
I know, but it's
that's like all those like 70s or 80s. There's all those 80s movies combined.
It's so stupid.
I loved that movie when I first saw it, and I hadn't even seen any of those movies.
Yeah,
I was like, this is just fucking hilarious.
No, but those are the best movies. Those parodies.
If you can make a really good parody, it's the best kind of movie.
Like I love like Billy Bob has like however many concussions left or whatever.
Yes, they have it on the scoreboard.
I love the redhead nerd kid like trying to get the girl or whatever. And then, or the guy. I feel like I'm the guy with it's like him filming or whatever, and then it's like the bag.
That guy does remind me of you.
Yeah,
I'm the main. I'm the main cool guy.
You're the football player. Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I'm the.
I always like the blonde guy that's like the antagonist.
That's what I was thinking about being the one who's the starting quarterback. Yeah. That's me.
That guy's awesome because he's so cliche and shit.
He's like, you're bad at football. Something like that. Like those are snide remarks. No, and then Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls is in that.
Oh, yeah, true.
She's fine as fuck. Dude,
I don't like Mean Girls, dude.
the movie Mean Girls. Well, I don't like Ren, obviously, or Dee Dee.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They should have been in Mean Girls.
dude. Ren and Dee Dee are so mean.
Yeah.
And people, we didn't get enough love on that clip where we were talking about Ren and Dee Dee. Is it because we called them bitches or fake characters?
I think it's because we call them bitches.
I think it is.
And
people saw it as like feminists, like, you can't do
Exactly.
that. We're talking about a cartoon who would ruin all of Dexter's things he did, all of his inventions. Think about where the world would be if he was able to finish these inventions.
No, I feel like a lot of people would back us on that. Like Mean Girls, it's like that is undeniable about those characters.
And then Ren clearly just a meanie.
Mm-hmm.
She's a meanie just because she has straight A's doesn't mean she's got to take it out on her brother who's wants to have fun.
No, let's wind it back. Rugrats, Angelica.
Bitch.
Hello. Okay. Hey Arnold, there's that bitch. Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
I can't even say it.
Oh,
I can't say my R's.
What's her name?
On Hey
Long.
Arnold.
There is a common thread in these where there's the woman like bitch. She's not the antagonist of the show, like technically, but she's a part of the show and she sucks.
No, it's like they always just have. It's like she's like a heel.
Yeah,
The female
there's always a heel, but I
heel.
mean, there's always like obviously there's always like a male bully, but normally one of the main characters is a woman who is a
It's just
fucking
a
bitch.
fucking Hermione, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love Hermione.
Yeah, is Hermione's
But I hate Hermione.
Hermione? No, she's a know-it-all nerd.
You don't even know the spells.
Yeah,
Shut up, bitch.
I know, what a pretentious like bitch.
Shut up, mean girl.
And guys, just so you know, we're talking about characters from movies, okay?
Yeah.
So if you think we're being like anti-feminist, then shut up.
Maybe check your bitches.
Yeah, check your bitches. And I'm talking
Say
about
what are they talking about?
and I'm talking about the cartoon characters and people from characters from movies. Who else is a bitch?
They're all playing
Every
the same
woman in
character.
Breaking Bad is a bitch.
Bitch.
Every single. Have you watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Dude.
But my boss told me when I shaved my head, I'd look like it.
All right, I need to make a list of things for you to watch and listen to join society from your tree nation.
Wild Hogs, Breaking Bad.
You haven't watched Wild Hogs yet?
No.
So this is what you got to do.
Supposed to give you that book report.
Let me plan out your day. Let me plan out your day, okay?
Make me a
right.
calendar.
So you wake up at 10:30.
Wild Hogs.
You can sleep in. No, you start off the bat. Hang out. Actually, yeah, watch Wild Hogs at the beginning of the day to get your day going.
Yeah.
But I thought we were gonna use Wild Hogs for if you ever
Eat some
spiraled.
bacon. Yeah.
As like a
Yeah.
does it give you tripping balls? You always want to have something that's a constant in the room, maybe,
You know, it's like a.
or like Inception when you have this top. So what for you
It's my
at
mantra is
the
Wild
beginning of the
Hogs.
day you'll maybe watch like Menace to Society or something,
Yeah.
something new, something you haven't seen. There's not something
Stimulate.
new, something you haven't seen yet,
Yeah.
something to get your. I mean, after you watch all these people getting shot and stuff, you'd be like, hell yeah.
Kind of have an appreciation for life when you see. Honestly, I'm on X sometimes, the formerly known as Twitter. My whole algorithm is just 9/11 content. It'll be like, this is the angle of the only journalist who got murdered.
Do you
or
talk
something.
about 9/11? Have you posted?
No, but it, you know,
It knows.
it's for.
For some reason, I get no 9/11 content.
Really?
And yeah.
Mine's all just, it will say.
But
like
I also,
morbid.
again, I don't really look through my feed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
should.
You're just a content creator.
One thing I do need to do is I should like people's posts from the podcast thing, like everybody's.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help.
You should just do that.
I remember every post when I first started was Derek Strong had a podcast called Epic Cheat Day Podcast. I think that's what it was called. And he would always like everybody's posts.
Yeah.
I wish I had
some people do that.
What do you say?
Some people do that. pretty
Yeah,
much.
well, the people that constantly like our posts are, of course, the hosts. And shout out to Ian Pett and Hank Cruz always likes our posts.
We should make like an alliance.
Gogurt Edwards always likes our posts. I don't know if I want to release who that is.
Gogurt Edwards.
Yeah. It's
Gogurt hands. Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's the funny version of.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. We like to keep although we throw a lot of dirt and shit out there, when it comes to our friends, we are the most loyal people in the fucking world. And even if we talk shit about you, it's joshing. Yeah. You know, if you're our friend,
and you don't,
if you're our friend, we'll protect you. You got our protection.
That's what happened when you defended Jerry.
Yeah, I defended Jerry, and you know why?
I defended you.
You want to know why? Because Jerry is a patron. Mm-hmm. And I respect the Gazellis. I think it's a fun event that people should go to. And it's a fake awards event. Even in Jerry's own words, he posted like a thing like, this is a dumb like joke event. Like, have you ever heard of like a one-off like show? Just chill.
Yeah, and it's just
if it matters so little to you, then just don't go or don't post about it.
Yeah, just think going after like, something that's, don't even name it, but you're just talking about it exactly.
Yeah.
That's some pussy shit. Like,
well,
just say,
Well, what's the percentage chance that Zacho would have posted that had he been nominated Best Comic?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Zero.
Yeah,
Zero. I know for a fact he would not have posted anything close to that.
Exactly.
He probably would have promoted the Comedy Gazelle.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. A lot of narcissists out there. I'm not saying I'm not one, but I'm more of a carcissist.
Mm-hmm.
I like cars.
You do like cars.
I like Karski.
Uh-huh.
I do like Mark Karski, but I do like making fun of Mark Karski. That's just
you like making fun of everybody.
I do. I mean, it's a fun activity. I like to bust balls. I'm a dick, but I'm a dick, but I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
So I do want to get a T-shirt that says that.
Almost.
I like to bust balls.
Yeah.
I'm not a dick. I'm not an asshole. I'm just a dick.
It is nice, like thinking about if you're making fun of someone in the scene, it's like that is original. Like almost no matter what you're doing, because no one else is talking about that person. Like so, just like making fun of that, or no one else is making fun of them.
When I'm doing it, I mean, I say the same shit on the podcast as I would say in person to 99% of these people.
Yeah.
That we talk about, whether it be Dale or Zacho
or just no matter what we do on here, we're just
this is us. This is if we had anybody. If let's say MC Lightsy was sitting here with a dangly earring, I'd probably hurt him.
No, it's like we were talking about Dale's personal hell.
Yeah,
and
if Dale was sitting here, we'd be saying the same thing.
Yeah,
like we're not hiding behind a podcast. So here we. It's bad to talk behind people's backs. We can all agree about that. Here we talk in front. We talk in front of their backs. Okay,
talk in front of their backs.
We talk in front of their backs, and I don't know. I don't think that's bad.
It doesn't have to be bad.
In my opinion, it's not bad. I mean, if you want to listen and see if you're talked about, then you should listen. We talk more shit about comics on the Patreon.
Holder and the huge knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the machete on there.
You got the gun holder now.
Yeah.
Can
you slide and grab my samurai sword?
Yeah.
Just watch your headphones.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can grab your staff.
True. Thank you. I love my snake staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the biggest sword of Adam Gilbert's life.
That can be your libertarian sword because it's got a snake.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tread on me. Right?
Yeah.
Please,
dude. Yeah.
We won't.
I had to pay all these taxes. I felt pretty treaded on, and I sent an email to the U.S. government, or IRS, and I said, "Can you guys just stop treading on me?"
Yeah,
like for real.
Honestly, I saw this thing about. Do you think that you have to pay federal income tax? And maybe we shouldn't even get into this. Now we say
we can
don't
get
talk.
We can get into it
else.
quickly, but what?
Just do you actually have to pay federal income taxes
on this?
There's no. I don't know.
I think we do.
A thing that trends on social media. People say that there's no law that actually says you have to.
Oh, you do, or you go to prison.
I believe
that's
do.
Tax evasion.
Yeah, like I'm not that guy, but
Yeah.
I saw this guy who said, like, I haven't paid it in 30 years, and they know who I am. I'm like, I don't want them to really
No,
think
he's
about
probably
me.
a guy on the run. That's what he...
Yeah.
You legally have to pay federal and state income tax.
Yeah.
It's tax law. That's why they have the Internal Revenue Service to enforce that.
Can we talk about Elon? I think Jason would like this if we talked about
how much of a genius he is.
He's a genius. He's a business
visionary. Yeah,
according to Wikipedia. And
Jason's argument was that since he doesn't do all the groundwork, that he's not a visionary or any kind of. It's such a dumb argument.
You gotta be a visionary. Jason would be a visionary.
It's such a dumb argument. Yeah, I mean, think about how many companies that have been around for a long time that just get a CEO because the CEO is. They're charismatic or they have a new vision for the company.
They're good at communicating.
They're not going to be the person in the coal mine of that coal company.
No.
Or someone that knows.
You better hope not. But then they should do it like sometimes so they understand. I think.
I mean, he does. He knows how to do the computer stuff. I mean,
but
he's at a level of management where he doesn't have to do that. Like at my level of management, I need to lead by example. So if I'm going to tell people to do shit, I got to do that shit. At his level, he doesn't.
Yeah, but he'll like still go and like see the micro processes.
Oh yeah. And he'll want to.
People say he's like too rich or whatever, but he paid the most income tax. So look at me over here. I'm trying to defraud the government, and then we have Elon's paid the most income tax of all time.
He's
in 2023. I think
he paid the most taxes out of any cool supervillain.
Yeah, he's I love supervillains. Now we're talking. I don't love Mean Girls.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to wrap back to Mean Girls. Mean Girls is a movie that men and women alike love.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not because it seems like a chick flick, but it's just a good movie.
Mm-hmm. It is a damn good movie. Great characters in there.
Mean Girls is excellent. You got fucking Gretchen Wieners. You got Regina George.
Like Tina Fey's like a side character, kind of.
Yeah.
Tim Meadows.
Yep.
They have such bars in that.
Yeah.
You know?
And they got a lot of hot girls in that movie. They got Lindsay Lohan.
I thought you said yeah.
I was gonna say Lindsay Rohan, like from Lord of the Rings, and go like this. For Rohan.
Yeah, I mean, like I know that what they have in there, Mean Girls. That's all I know.
Yeah. Well, that movie is about some pretty mean girls.
Yeah. I actually thought that there were two Lindsay Lohans when I was a kid. Like for real, thought that because of the movie The Parent Trap.
I did too. I thought that too.
So I was like, what happened to the other one?
Yeah.
That's like, can you imagine if there was 1.5 Jonas Brothers?
Yeah. I thought
which halves would you choose?
I always thought that the dad in Parent Trap was a cool ass dude. Kevin Costner, maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe Kevin Costner or someone else.
He just got his daughters as like a wingman, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That guy was the man. The mom.
That's how you run a household.
The mom was pretty. Oh no! Remember the dad's new wife, the stepmother. She was a bitch.
She was a mean girl.
Meredith Blake was her name. Woman. I don't know how the fuck I remember that. Her name was Meredith Blake.
Wow, that's how mean she was.
That was the character.
She hurt you.
Yeah, well, we used to always joke about how much of a bitch she was. Me and my siblings, and my sister and shit, and my brothers. And I'd be like, yeah, fucking, you're being like Meredith Blake right now.
Yeah, and it's just like I don't know. I just feel like that movie was problematic. There's this whole step porn thing now, and I feel like how many people are going to parent trap each other.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It could be problematic, yeah. And the whole twins thing. People have the twins fetish,
Yeah. And then you have just like, if we turn this into an Aaron Chase style podcast.
Yeah.
Right now, so Mac, just kind of growing up, did you have some mean girls in your life?
My sister. I mean, so she was the only girl and she was the oldest. I was the oldest boy. And so we were... And there's two boys after her. So there was a power struggle over who was the head of the kids, because I was able to train these boys to be one gay, and then
you sound like you want to start a cult.
No, but I mean, I would hang out with the brothers. I mean, I was the oldest of the brothers, so I was kind of the oldest in their minds,
kind of the man.
And
of
then
the house.
I think my sister just was kind of jealous and. Kind of a bitch.
She kind of tried to sabotage your life.
Yeah. Aside from that, not too many bad things with women. I mean, my mom would be a bitch sometimes, like kind of a lot, but
moms, right? Women, dude.
Yeah, no, but I had some fun friends. I was popular in high school.
You're popular in college. You're a leader of your fraternity, and I imagine that has some wounds that still.
And I've always been the same kind of guy.
Yeah,
you know, I've just been this. So I'm a guy who I have a lot of friends, but
you got celested.
They know what I am. You know, I'm not somebody that like.
You keep a lot of kinds of metal close.
Dude, I'm very straight up. You know, I don't fuck around. I do not lie. I hate people that lie. People that compulsive liars. That's one of my least favorite things. I think my most important tenets of a person is at least standard honesty. Just no blatant lying.
Yep.
Just a baseline honesty. Loyalty. You know, honesty. Loyalty. I mean, being cool and funning out is the first thing in the beginning.
It doesn't even matter if.
Yeah. And then
you don't want that kind of.
And then
loyalty.
Honesty, loyalty, and then
cool steeper club tea.
And then brain spa. Yeah. We'll have a promo code soon for that.
Comedy.
Oh no, comedy. and then promptness, being on time.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. Being a manager because I was a manager for 7 years.
A lot of late bloomers.
Yeah, lots of late bloomers and a lot of angry me, and I got PTSD from it.
Because you're trying to deliver cars places and pick them up. And
like we would have shit that would need to be done right off the bat, and these people were just rolling in like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "What's up?"
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, what's up is I'm gonna
the number of cars sitting in this lot. I would get pissed off for you. I kind of have a spidey sense.
But let's not talk about my old work.
Yeah.
Due to
that's fucking lame, dude.
Due to legal reasons.
Yeah. No, just legality is it's not always black and white, you know, just to the average
but there are black and white lawyers. I wonder what percentage of lawyers are black. Probably a very low percentage, I'd assume.
To Kill a Mockingbird, right?
I'm going to look up judges and and
juries. Check out jury.
Oh well, juries are all selected like different.
I screenshot something from my ex account the other day because it was talking about jewelry.
Before I looked
jewelry.
This up, I got some. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just talking about jewelry and jewelry or whatever. I saw it on Twitter. Someone was saying like something just.
You stole my joke?
No, it was just like referencing but not stealing your joke.
Oh wait,
just like jewelry. I think that they meant jewelry.
Oh, I gotta play something that Dale sent me. Someone did a transparent. Someone did a transparency joke on a Kill Tony.
Oh really?
But I don't think it's nearly as good as mine.
No, it's just Kill Tony's only a minute.
Well, I know, but I mean, my joke is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and it's just like way better, dude. I haven't even heard this joke yet.
All right. Let's see if I'm going to try to have it come through here.
Well, I was like, damn, I wanted you to do yours on there.
Real quick. Oh, fuck. It's not connected.
Turns out it was Adam Freeland that did that joke, too.
Yeah. Adam Freeland likes to take my jokes.
Someone did the big dick energy joke on there.
So the joke
did you see that?
So his joke.
Someone did big dick
this guy's
energy.
joke, he performed it very bad, and it was. My dad is he's trans. I don't really see him much. My transparent is transparent.
Yeah, it's like a shorter version of yours.
Yeah, but mine's funnier because it's both of my parents, first of all.
Yeah,
and
then
they
became each other.
And then there's a better build up and a punchline.
Yeah, I like yours more.
Mine's
his is like how I would do yours.
Yeah, but mine's
I like a more elaborate one because that one like the cross. Like your dad became your mom, and what like that's.
I love doing that joke when my parents are there.
It's like it's like a little bow you're rapping.
Yeah, that one's never done bad except for one time in Pittsburgh. Someone went wah
no one can
wah.
Hate on that.
Somebody went wah 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 because it didn't get a bunch of laughs.
Really?
Because we did 2 shows at this arcade comedy bar club
It was 100% because it was a trans joke.
It was because it was a trans joke. It was,
why.
And that crowd sucked. We did 2 shows that night though, so at the same place. The second crowd, it crushed on. So it was just the crowd.
Yeah. Sounds like
but someone went wah wah wah, and I went wah 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 to you. My parents are trans.
Yeah,
what's
that's
wrong
awesome.
with you?
That is a perfect response.
Yeah,
they were hating on your parents being trans. It's fucked up, trying to make fun of it.
And the thing is, it was definitely a woke person. It was definitely a woke person, so they felt bad probably.
They probably did kind of rethink their actions.
I should have said, "Talk to me after the show."
Yeah.
My parents are actually here, so I would like a personal apology to them.
Good luck guessing which one's
I should have done
mom.
that.
Yeah,
and then I would have said that Jason's used to be my mom.
Yeah, I mean that one clip that blew up with your mom in it. I thought that was your mom, dude. It was your dad.
Yeah.
Originally, I mean.
Yeah, because I said
OG dad.
I was
mom.
I was ending a joke with. It wasn't really a punchline, but I'm not even Jewish.
Yeah.
And then my mom yells out, "Yeah, you are."
Yeah.
And then I was like, I didn't really respond. I was walking towards my notebook, and then I was like 13%, and I was like,
yeah.
And then she's like, "How'd you find that out?" And I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Mom."
Yeah. So
I'm trying to do my dream here.
Yes.
This is my art. And then that was a good clip.
Yeah, no, it is your dream and your art.
Yeah, that was all off the cuff too. Pretty cool guy.
Courtney asked me if I was Jewish earlier. I said
Really?
no, but I have a lot of Jew jokes, and I do have a new one that's been
and friends. I'm Jewish.
Yeah, 13% Jewish.
That's why I was able to say that word on the last If you want to hear that word that you're not supposed to say about Jewish people, patreon.com/bad comedy. It rhymes with Spike TV.
Yeah, and Dick Van Spike.
That's actually where it came from, yeah. Well, actually, you can just say Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, just because he had, I don't know, he had a history of falling, And so
our last episode got demonetized for graphic speech or something.
Yeah, that is. I was in speech class and fucked up a couple times today, but I liked it in that clip the other day when I said fuck.
Yeah.
You spelled it fuck.
Well, it's funny. What I like doing is when it's like an insane situation, like it's like 9/11 or what your reaction would be, or if you're surrounded, your whole castle is going to get everyone's going to get killed. I'd be like, what the heck? And then he'd be like, I'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
I really like for a while I was obsessed with having bits where it'd go like fuck.
Yeah. That's good. I should probably
very unprofessional.
It's
kind of like falling.
It's absurd how much like stuff I come up with, how much material I could have if I just voice memoed.
Yeah, you should do that. Why don't you?
I don't know.
Do stand up.
I forget because then I forget to do. Then if I forget right after I think of it, I forget to voice memo it.
No, dude, I do it every time, and then you'd want to go do open mics.
I thought about
I have to go drop this.
I thought about that fucking. It's a 1 block walk to Walgreens, and I thought about the
to where
to Walgreens where I went to get cash earlier, and like this. So Adam, if you're watching, like this.
Yeah, you can
Adam
do
Gilbert.
your ATM joke again soon too.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! It's around the holidays.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I'll.
So that's coming up. So you're gonna want to get an open mic.
Yeah, I mean, I can just like text a few people and go on their shows. I'm not.
You can.
What?
Yeah, you can. You can get on a show instead.
Yeah.
Which you should do. Then you get longer.
Well, yeah. I mean,
give it up. That's so comedy. That's not really working. I'm not doing it at good times.
I'm kind of like Sorab. I mean, I don't do mics. No, I do. I've been to
like a hack up.
I've almost gone to a mic a week.
But you know what you would do for like the set, So it's just
yeah. Well, I know the organization of my set normally.
Yeah.
I like starting with a 9/11 joke. I used to start off with my pansexual joke, but now I have that lead into like the transparents. Like my family's liberal, all that. They hate that I have a gun, so I go from a 9/11 to gun to all that sexuality shit. Maybe dated my brother.
And you have more momentum and credibility for when you get into your even heavier hitters. But I think the 9/11 one establishes
that
who you are.
That it's going to be weird and that it's not going to be standard comedy. The punchlines are all in the middle on that one.
Yeah, and it's like I think
my trans parents joke is one of my only ones with like a legit format for a regular joke.
No,
because it has the setup and then the punchline. A lot of my jokes aren't like that.
No, but I like they're different lengths.
Yeah.
Just different.
I still can't time out a 10 or 15 minute set. I have the material for it. I always time it wrong. One time I did like 6 minutes of PD show by accident.
Yeah, I think I was with you.
Yeah,
I think you did 8 minutes.
Yeah, I always go under there, so I'm just gonna start overwriting for that one.
I think it's just better though to just like do your jokes and get off stage, or it's not a big deal.
Oh, that's what I do. Yeah, I mean,
the fans don't think about it.
Yeah. Well, I'd be like, how much time I got left, PD?
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or he'd be like, 8 minutes. And I'd be like, I've done 8 minutes. He'd be like, you have 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
But normally I don't say how much time I got unless a joke bombs.
I got 8 minutes on George Floyd material.
That's a classic thing to say when. Oh, sorry, I stepped on that bit again.
It does. It's not.
I stepped on that same exact bit on another episode.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it has potential.
Well, I didn't understand the joke at first, and then
I think people, just
because not everyone knows the 8 minute fact of because the joke is explain the joke. You have to.
Just like, and the other day I would say like,
and this is history,
Danny
guys.
has 20 minutes on ass play. Dan has 20 minutes on dogs. Mark can riff about whatever. Washer porn for an hour. Dryer porn.
I got 60 minutes on the show. 60 minutes.
You do have 60 minutes of material on 60 minutes. That'd be a sick album.
24 hours on the show. 24.
24. That was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good day of material.
That's a show that looked like it was good. And I never watched it.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good show.
I'll
tell you what.
Guy Kiefer Sutherland.
You don't got to watch a show to say it's good. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And Menace Society is a good movie. You haven't seen it, but it's good.
Yeah, you can just give it its flowers.
Yeah. Sorry for touching your knee with my foot.
No, it's okay.
Knee.
But yeah, so...
Knee. What's knee?
Neon.
No, knee is how those
George
trees
Floyd.
talk in... in those gay British movies. What are those called? Monty Python.
Lord of the Rings.
Did you ever watch the Monty Python shit?
Yeah.
So there's those trees that would go knee.
Oh wow, really?
I think they're trees. Oh, they're giants, maybe. I don't know.
Giant racists.
Yeah, but Monty Python. Those movies can all suck my dick. They're just like the lame improv, like SNL out there. I guess I don't know what it is, but I don't like anything that has to do with improv. Except actually, wait, no, I love improv.
Yeah,
because podcasting is improv.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you've been doing improv and just comedy in general.
30 and a half years, roughly.
Yeah, I'm at 30 years, almost 30 and a half.
Yeah. What's your birthday?
August 93.
You don't want to get the full one?
Folks.
Mine's June 3rd, 93.
Mine's Juneteenth, 93. So
like
the whole thing, yeah.
I wish my...
in February.
Yeah. I was... We actually had 2 new people join my team yesterday, and their birthdays were all like in the June teens.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny.
No, it was actually.
I made a Juneteenth joke to the white one, I think, and not the black one.
Yeah, it's just it's not intentional.
It is funny that our show we call it Juneteenth.
Yeah,
that's funny. I
mean, on Juneteenth,
we have black fans. Like we have a big black fan base, and especially down in Missouri. The Robinsons in I forgot what county in Missouri. They run shit down there. It's a growing area, which is good.
Like the Olympics.
It's good, but the Robinsons run shit down there. They got fucking family out the ass, and it's becoming not. It used to be all country. Now it ain't that country. A
different kind of famine.
A lot of black people say up here, like, you sound country as hell to people.
Is that good? It's a different kind of famine. When you're famine with your fam.
Famine with the fam.
We're famine,
that's like your
Me and you are famine right now, dude. We're family.
But we're not.
I'm in your family.
But we're not having a famine. I'm not that hungry.
Nice.
So
you're hungry for success, and that's it.
If you have a hunger strike with your whole family,
what do you? Yeah,
that's what I call an actual famine. So that's that's an absolute famine, probably.
It doesn't sound optional. Why would you?
Yeah, no, it's optional, but it's your whole family is doing a famine, a hunger strike. So I think that
it's like that song, "I'm going hungry."
I'm going hungry.
Yeah, exactly. This one should be called hunger strike or famine.
I'm stealing punchlines. It's been a while since I have written my own jokes.
Nice.
And every bit that I have
steal
stolen
from Mac.
I have performed on stage. This is a preview of something probably to come in a few months, folks.
I'm just going to apologize in advance to Khalil. There's a non-zero chance that I might play Dalil in a video soon. But it's not real. It's just kind of sometimes things happen in comedy where.
Wait, I have a better idea.
All right.
Wait, turn your mic off real quick.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. I have an idea. So this isn't Dylan. Don't release yours, but I have an idea. Hey there, Delilah. Hey there, Khalil. Hey there, Khalil. Why'd you sexually?
I mean, you don't have to do just one song. That's the beauty of it, folks. And I feel like
but I don't want to repeat songs. I think Dan Osimo should be the constant of the repeat one. But other ones we can talk about people. But I don't think we should do multiple songs about one person except for Dan.
We can talk about
Dan's the constant.
James Najjar will be one, and we'll say
you can.
The boy who stole.
Have you tried to in the new one that we're working on include James? Because you can
a little bit. Yeah, I have something cooked up that I can. It doesn't turn your mic off for.
We'll talk about it after the episode.
Yeah, and I also just have I've heard of a situation within Chicago comedy that is it's just kind of, if someone gives you a show concept, and it's an original kind of show, and your name's Sam Roca, I think is how it said, and you just get handed a show concept of a fake DJ character they're already playing plus live music.
What is this show?
It's what's it called? I'm glad I don't remember.
What do they do on the show? What's the idea?
It's like playing an NPR character, but then it like has actual like musical guests on it.
And this is a live show that you practice for, or it's a mic?
It's a real show. It's like almost like a play, but it's just like it has like.
I just want to kill myself.
But think about it, that's a good idea.
I was watching some,
and someone might have like written the whole thing.
Yeah, I've been
and then giving it to that person that's doing it.
It's funny,
and then they just cut them out and don't pay comics.
Yeah,
this is something that is, I don't know. That's even crazier than stealing just a joke.
Yeah,
I don't know. And then
you paid
wrote the whole script and then got it stolen.
You paid with exposure.
Exposure. I barely know her.
Me and Mike.
This is what is
so me and Michael Robinson. We've been working during the day, and then at night either like he'll go. This is after our we did that camp, the sober camp. And then either he'll go out to a show, and I've been trying to stay in and just work on the house since I've been putting that off from studying. But we watch just like true crime shit from YouTube on the interview videos. Like, this shows, like, these 3 things show that this guy is a psychopath. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there like,
what are they?
Not me, definitely not me.
No, for sure. No, you are a psychopath.
For this one guy, like, there were like things that exactly matched up to me, and I was like,
let's hear 'em.
I was like, okay.
Let's hear them.
Well,
Just
no,
be honest.
No,
this is a main thing for you.
I forgot what the points were.
Oh, you forgot what the point?
No, because it's
honest.
weird. Because normally sociopaths are. I mean, more so. Me and him were discussing that most of these matched you the most. Like antisocial personality
so
disorder.
You did remember some.
No, then a psychopath and sociopath, they can cross paths, and there could be autism mixed with different things. We didn't officially diagnose you because we're not professionals, and we're not like Jason.
I don't even think professionals could. I think it's all just whatever you get tested for. If the test is probably that shit is not that.
The thing is, you can't.
It's not like testing a piece of DNA or something.
Everybody has a different brain, so it can be. You can't just label someone just a straight up psychopath or straight up sociopath. They can be a mix of the two.
Unless they're way over.
You can have a little bit of autism in there. You can have a little mix of fucking just being a fucking joker. So
I was thinking you should be the broker.
I will say that you can be you can be the Joaquin you can be the Joaquin Joker, but
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, really?
I thought about watching it last night, but I thought it might be a bad influence on me.
It's good. It's you for sure. I am the Dark Knight Joker. I don't give a fuck.
But that's my doppelganger, dude.
But all I want to do is watch the world burn.
No, you're the Jack Nicholson Joker. That's why you love that.
I'm sorry, dude.
GIF.
I'm the Joker. I just want to watch.
That's my doppelganger.
I understand.
Lighter.
Even if you look like them, it fits. It's way more fitting to me based on what he wanted to do.
You don't even do mics anymore, man.
Exactly.
Steal this from me. I write so many jokes. I'm the Joker.
Who cares?
The Dark Knight one.
No, you're the. Because he actually tries he does stand up in that one.
Dude, you should do Heath Ledger, and then it would be the Dark Knight, but you do Greenface again.
How about Keith Ledger, and he's his brother, and he writes on ledgers and stuff.
You should play that because you're a stock guy now. But you're Heath Ledger as but then you're also the broker.
No, well, I always thought I never knew that Heath Ledger was an actor. I thought it was kind of like you work at a convenience store and you have the ledger while the Heath bars get sold.
Yeah, I was thinking of like
that's what I kind of thought.
Bar Ledger.
I always thought his name was Keith.
Yeah, or just like Bruno Mars Bar.
Well, my rap name is Bruno Bars. You know this. Yeah.
But then who would be Bruno Mars Bar?
Bruno Mars Bar.
Do you remember who I said was like Bruno Mars earlier?
Oh, Jason Avocado, right? Jason Acevedo, I have a few songs. So if you've heard the song Never Been by Wiz Khalifa, Jason Acevedo's version is I got a double chin. Bum, 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 bum. So that's
But then when he puts the scarf over it.
Yeah, he puts a scarf over it. So like but there's another one.
Never chin.
Another one. This is 50 Cent.
Never
Many
chin.
men. Many chins. Boo, boo, boo. I put a scarf upon me.
So we like,
boo, boo.
We like big
have
people
mercy
comedy.
on my chins.
We like small people comedy.
I gotta hide them some more.
If you're medium sized, what are you? Just like a 2-person podcast now?
Yeah.
It's just kind of crazy how that works out.
Jason told Mike, I think I'd go on that podcast, and I was like, yeah, like you were.
Wow.
I've definitely been invited.
Yeah, for sure. One time, maybe.
I'd have Jason Avocado on.
No, but
he'd have to ask politely.
Would you have Jason Melton back on this after you see this? Isn't it? You know, this reminds me of is like Kirk Cameron with the banana.
This reminds
you know
me.
What I mean?
This reminds me of who's that? James Cameron. This reminds me of James Cameron.
Exactly
with style.
James Cameron, yes.
James Cameron, like a bunch of Camerons and
cameras.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. So we're gonna need some. If we're gonna keep this looking James Cameron, we're gonna need some more cameras.
You know what? I have an idea. How about we lock in this kind of set of camera? Like you just don't use this as your office anymore. This is just
no. I mean, all we got to do is, I mean, I can keep the sizes locked like that. That's why it was. That's why I was
some caution tape around here. Let's get some chalk to.
No, that doesn't matter as long as they're good like this. Then we can reformat on that. So
reformat? Why? Because of.
No, I just got to move it back and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What we got to do something about him. Problem is, I can't fire him because I would have to fire you first. That's their order of operations.
Contract.
It's their order of operations.
I should not have signed that bad deal. I was thinking about recently. It was like I signed away all my intellectual property.
Jason can pretty much do whatever he wants because I can't fire him unless I fire you first, and then I would have to build a whole new podcast. Who would be my co-host?
No, fire me. Fire Jason. Rehire me. God damn it. That's the play. You rehire me after
a double cross.
It doesn't say anything about rehiring me after.
That's true. I wonder.
It's honest.
I wonder. Let's say I fired the both of you.
Yeah.
Who do you think? Probably Albers would want to be on it.
Yeah.
Someone else said they wanted to be on it really bad.
I want to put a line of the Khalil song. I wanted to say the best comics.
Do I get Alex Luchin?
Oh no way!
I would
That's
find a
unfair.
way.
He's like a higher like Pokemon than it's like me and Jason combined.
He's like a
and,
master ball
insane
dude.
talent.
He's amazing.
He's a very rare card. That guy.
He's like a Mewtwo.
He's already got the.
He's the Mewtwo of comedy.
Yeah.
And he has quit.
That was my favorite Pokemon, honestly. Mewtwo.
Oh man!
Can you please mute Jason and I
Dude.
for Mewtwo?
Yeah, Luchin is the funniest guy.
We should make a Pokemon card for him and sell that.
I guess his stand up was really good in the past too.
Yeah.
That guy. I mean, I understand why he would quit.
Dude, we should do that. We should make some.
But based on what he does, I wonder how many hours he has to spend a week at his work. I don't want to talk about what he does on the.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
What he does is a great Dr. Phil impression that's still doing numbers, and
Yeah.
that doesn't make me or Jason look good.
We keep getting.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
How about we don't do that one anymore?
Yeah.
It's so we don't need it.
Our guest just has
not the time.
gives us by far the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't know if it beat the purple Dick wrapped around the neck one.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and research.
That was pretty cool. God tried to take me out right away.
Yeah. And then if you want to get taken out, if you want to not get taken out by God, patreon.com/badcomedy.
That is a way to surefire protect you as well as your family and close friends that you.
A surefire way to keep you out of the fires of hell.
Yeah. So if you guys aren't big fans of eternal damnation.
Yeah. And I just want to say to anybody who doesn't come to our live show, I will, to anybody who doesn't come to our live show, I will rain fire down on you like the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah and burn your whole fucking life. Oh, this is going to get demonetized.
Yes. Are we even making money anyway?
Just go to our show. It's going to be awesome.
How do we get demonetized before we get monetized, right?
Yeah, it's tough.
Answer me that, Jews. Fuck. So it's going.
Oh, it's 4. Okay, yeah, we got to close off. So most important things, folks. Patreon.com/badcomedy. If you become a baddie, you're very important. You're under our protection. Okay. This isn't extortion. All we're saying. Listen here, folks. Join Patreon.com. All I want to say is if you pay $3.99 a month, that's insurance. You got protection. I can't protect you against all these crazy comedians out there that might be attacking you unless you get insurance.
You should get pun insurance.
Pun
insurance.
Yeah,
unless you get punished.
You need punishment insurance.
So you don't get punished.
We will not punish you ever, except for maybe sometimes.
Your pun insurance today.
Yeah.
www.
So all I want to say is, if you don't want anything bad to happen, it's not going to be us. Definitely not going to be us. If you don't want anything bad to happen,
that would be very unfortunate.
It would be very unfortunate if someone happened to
use.
Yeah, it'd be very unfortunate if somebody happened to break all the windows in your house and do something like that. I'm not saying it's going to be me. All I'm saying is we can make sure that don't happen to you. There's a lot of crazy people in the neighborhood.
Yeah, and we hope that's all that gets broken.
Yeah, and while you're at it, you got to buy a ticket to the live show. That's a part of it's a down payment for insurance.
Doesn't sound like a bad choice to me, boss.
Hey, $3.99 a month. That's $3.99.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Makes a lot of sense. $3.90. Think about that, guys.
I resort to violence.
That's a cent less than $1. According to marketing, that helps. So help us out and help yourselves out to some amazing content at patreon.com/badcomedy. Comedy Bar, Jan 10th, which is January 10th. Comedy Bar. Tickets in the description. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else. You can also find the link there. Or go to comedybar.com.
I love Comedy Bar. You know who has my protection? Comedy Bar. Click,
Yep.
click.
We love Comedy Bar.
On behalf of Comedy Bar.
Out of the 3 clubs in Chicago, Comedy Bar is the best one. And I saw they have a cool podcast studio there.
Hell yeah.
Not saying that we'd move there because this is our home, but
we will be there.
They have a cool spot, and we will check it out. And we will be there be on the main stage.
It would mean the world for anyone to come out, and it'd mean the world not to have to go click, click, click.
Yeah.
It's somebody who was, to me, is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
That they didn't show.
And then they don't want me to samurai sword, you know?
Show's over.
I'm kind of switching over from being a gun guy to a samurai sword guy.
Yeah.
I kind of learned the ways of the Yakuza.
I'm trying to learn the ways of the Glock.
I bought a jacuzzi. I bought a jacuzzi, and I'm in the Yakuza.
I hope you jacuzzi.
I'm jacuzzi.
He's very jacuzzi.
So jacuzzi. Oh, by the
That's
way,
so common.
I've been drinking blood, folks.
He has been drinking blood this entire time.
The blood of dragons.
So it is.
Is Barney? Wait, hold on.
Warm.
Before we end this, is Barney a dragon?
Barney is a dinosaur.
I think he might be a dragon, wingless dragon. He's bald. Does he have cancer?
Yeah, he doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
Let's show the listeners.
Yeah, Bonnie. Yeah, that's Bonnie. So that's kind of a remake of the Barney on heroin on the hammock.
I don't know if I'm capturing his essence. There's something.
Oh, folks, if you do want to know the real reason, yeah, they can see it. You can put it down now.
Okay.
Folks.
Sorry, I hate to.
If you want to know the real reason behind why our logo is Barney on a hammock, patreon.com/badcomedy. We talk about it right there. And we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Hope Jason better buy his 5 cameras, or I guess he's got to go.
Yeah, I hope the plane makes it.
Yeah.
To the towers.
Yeah. Wait, no, I'm going to cut that
what?
out. I'm going to cut that out. We'll
Fuck.
Yeah, Jason's on an airplane now.
Yeah.
Do you think...
I think it's a land plane for now.
Is there a weight limit on airplanes?
Yeah, everyone's gonna have to wait for Jason to get off.
Maybe they'll have to put him in the underbelly of the plane.
Well, they call it a plane. It's a bus.
You just sound like a gay guy now.
Fuck.
You went from Italian to gay Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Mumbles the brown.
We love you all. A live show. Most important thing. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What am I saying?
Yeah, happy holidays if it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Jeff Christmas.
Merry Kwanzaa to Zach
Echo Ryan.
And we'll catch you folks next time with some beautiful video. Bye.